everybody, this is Kahlief here. We have another dope interview for all of you at home. I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and if you are anyone who's been paying attention to the Mortal Kombat scene for a while, you know who this person is in Mr. Aquaman. One of my favorite commentators, one of my favorite players. You know, Praise the Sun has become things that have been within the MK space for a long time, and he was the person, I think, who actually put that phrasing into the world in a real way. So it was great to be able to snag him for a couple of minutes and talk about, you know, how he's looking at the MK scene, which has grown and has gotten younger and has gotten really interesting, especially with the game now being towards the end of its life and everyone kind of waiting for the next NRS game to be in the space. I had a blast talking to Aquaman, one of the dopest cats in the scene, super kind, really generous with his time, and it was great to be able to talk to him. Here is our conversation with Mr. Aquaman.
What up, everybody? We are here, EVO 2022. I am rocking with one of my favorite folks in the FGC. The man that brings the hype like no other. The man with the golden shades, Mr. Aquaman. What the deal be, Mr. Aquaman? How's things?
What's going on, guys? First off, I'm naked. I do apologize. I don't have my shades right now. I just got off commentary. I dropped it all off in the room. So you're catching me a little off guard here. My bad. You are going to see my eyes. If you get turned to stone or if you get pregnant, that's my bad.
I mean, look, it's easy to make people fall in love. It's easy. It's easy when you do it like this.
But guys, it's been a wonderful evolution so far. I got to do MK here. It was awesome, to say the least. I mean, you were out here. The energy was incredible. So far, we're on day 2. It's been awesome here, man.
I mean, this is what EVO is this for you at this point? Yeah.
I think it's my 5th or 4th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my first EVO. Well, so this is nuts. This is madness. I mean, getting a chance to see you do your thing is always cool from afar, but getting a chance to be in the room and seeing it happen here, how different is that energy that kind of moves through the work that you get a chance to do while being in a space, having so many folks reacting to that as well? How's that been?
So there's 2 things. There's the energy that you feed off of, and then there's the energy that you actually have. And so for here offline, I mean, we've been through COVID for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
I've been casting from my apartment, where if I yell too loudly, I'm screwed. So coming here to offline, I can be more energetic. I can scream at the top of my lungs and not get a noise complaint. That's a huge difference for me. And then there's of course the energy that you're feeding off on the audience, and boy did they bring it today. It was just a match made in heaven.
Yeah, it was a magical day today. I feel like a lot of folks don't understand just how much this scene has grown, and especially the MK scene has been just wild in terms of how it's gotten bigger. And then we've seen with today with folks from Chile coming through.
New blood, new players, international, it's getting global, it's organic. It's not in a time where it's fully supported by its developer. There's no big money involved. It's just people wanting to play Mortal Kombat. Which is what it should be. And it's the most beautiful thing.
I mean, how's that kind of changed your outlook, or has it changed your outlook at all, kind of on at least specifically this game, you know, because I know this one is kind of near and dear to your heart. Has that changed the way you kind of thought about MK, or, you know, how the scene has kind of grown in that way, seeing so many new faces and new energy kind of come to it?
It's been great, to say the least, because it was looking grim for a little while. You know, people were really jumping off of the MK11 wagon. Once NetherRealm said they're no longer supporting it, a lot of people jumped ship, and so it was tough to like keep people playing MK11. And so for someone like me and a lot of other community members, the duty really fell on us to try to create the opportunities, to create the motivation needed for these people to keep playing. And I think that the community has done a great job of doing that, and that's what resulted in what we saw today.
I mean, the energy that you've been doing and putting into the space with, you know, your commentary, and we got to give you props for the Coliseum.
Thank you.
Coliseum has been just an amazing time every time I get a chance to see you do your thing, and it has so many top players come to it. How has it been to kind of run your own tournament in that way too, to have a space that is building up all of that good energy around MK?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
A little bit lucky, a little bit of everything, but it's been an absolute joy, because, you know, there's a certain freedom that comes with me doing it versus the official team doing it.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a lot of freedom. There's no pressure. It's just, if you want to play some MK, show up and play. And that's where I think that the success has come from. That with some very generous people have kept prize pools really high for the game.
Yeah.
That's also kept people interested. And it's just been a really fortunate situation, but I'm glad that I'm in a position to be able to do so because it helps. I think it helps.
And I'm also a little bit sad because Kraken has not sponsored you yet. This is ridiculous that this has not happened.
Do you know how many people tell me that they know about Kraken because of me?
I'm just saying.
I think almost everyone.
I'm just saying. I mean, I've shared a shot.
This, Kraken rum.
We got to make that happen.
Sponsor your boy.
Sponsor your man right here.
My blood is 30% Kraken.
It is Kraken every time he's on stream, so it's dope. It makes it happen all the time. I know we're almost out of time because we're running fast, but you know, new game is potentially going to come out hopefully soon. We'll hopefully get something very, very soon. What are your thoughts? Do you think we're going to get an Injustice game? Do you think we're going to get an MK12? What are your thoughts?
Man, that's the ultimate mix-up here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we maybe get something new. You know, so much has been teased and trolled and fake leaked and all this other information that I'm going into this one with a much less, like, I'm trying to go in with no expectations, with no, just trying to enjoy what we got with MK11, and whatever happens, happens. Am I hopeful for another Injustice? Absolutely, just because DC's near and dear to my heart. I love all the heroes. I'm named Aquaman, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Give me Aquaman and Mirror in Injustice 3, but you know, I'd be super excited if it was Injustice. I'd be super excited if it was MK. No matter what they do, I have a feeling I'll be excited. I'm hoping that WB comes through, and they're like, we got this IP called Middle-earth. Do a Middle-earth fighting game. A man can dream.
I mean, and also we've seen them put a good chunk of money into multiverses too, so maybe they can spread the wealth around a little bit for some more MK action in that space too.
Yeah, that price for multi was big this year, wasn't it?
Nuts. It was wild stuff. I was like, okay, they coming through with some real dough. Aquaman, thank you so much for rocking with me.
Thank you.
Again, one of my favorite folks in the space, always bringing the fire, always bringing the fun, and bringing the Kraken in the rum. That rhymed, haha. Anyway, mad love to you, fam. I got that man to leave. Appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Much love. We'll see you all with more dope stuff from EVO 2022 in a little bit. Peace.